Hello everyone, welcome to English Steps. I am Usama Walid and today's lesson is about suffixes. What is a suffix? According to Oxford English Dictionary, a suffix is a word or a group of letters that you put at the end of a word and that change its meaning or the way it is used. For example, the adjective sad can be changed into a noun by the addition of a suffix ness and it becomes sadness. Let's take a look at some common examples of suffixes we have in English. The suffixes er and or, which are used to make nouns and they describe people and their jobs. For example, worker, instructor. They can also refer to things or machines. For example, cooker, word processor. The suffix full, which is used to make adjectives, and it means full of. For example, useful, beautiful. The suffixes ology and ICS talk about subjects of study. For example, sociology, psychology, economics, and politics. The suffix less, which is used to make adjectives, and it means without. It is the opposite of full. For example, useless and endless. The suffix ness makes an abstract noun from an adjective. For example, happiness and sadness. The suffix y makes an adjective from a noun. For example, sunny and foggy. Now, let's take a look at suffixes with verbs. We can make nouns out of verbs by using the following suffixes. Number 1, meant. For example, improve, improvement. Manage, management. The second one is ion. For example, elect, election. The T here is part of the word, and the T with I are pronounced as sh, election. Okay? Discuss, discussion. Also here, double S with I are pronounced as sh, discussion. Now, ation together. For example, inform as a verb, information as a noun. Organize, organization. The last one, ing. We can also use it to make nouns out of verbs. For example, write, writing. Spell, spelling. Now we need to pay attention to the spelling change that may happen. The final E is usually omitted before we add the suffix ion or ation. For example, the word translate has an E at the end. If we want to make it a noun, translation, we need to drop the E first to omit it. Also, the verb organize has an E at the end. When we want to change it into a noun, we have to omit the letter E first and then we put the suffix. It becomes organization without an E. Declare, another example, declare has an E at the end. Declaration without E. Now let's talk about adjectives with suffixes. We can also form nouns by adding a suffix to an adjective. The suffix ness can be used with adjectives to make nouns. Dark, darkness. Weak, weakness. Ill, illness. The suffix ity. For example, similar is an adjective. It becomes a noun by using the suffix ity. Similarity. Stupid, stupidity. We also need to pay attention to the pronunciation. The addition of these suffixes may change the pronunciation. Nouns ending in ion or ity have the main stress on the syllable before, so the pronunciation may be different from the verb or adjective. For example, the verb educate, educate, has the stress on the first syllable. Educate, educate. If we change it into a noun, education, education, where is the stress here? On the second syllable. Now the word translate, translate, the stress here is on the second part. When we change it into a noun, translation, translation, we notice that the stress here comes on the second syllable. The word similar, similar, here the stress is at the beginning. Similarity, similarity, the stress here comes on the second part in the middle. Stupid, stupid, the stress here is at the beginning. When we add the suffix ity, stupidity, stupidity, we notice that the stress here comes on the syllable that is before the suffix, stupidity. And now the final part of today's lesson is about job suffixes. In English we have the suffixes er, or, and ist. These suffixes are added to existing nouns and verbs, and they describe people and their jobs. For example, er, such as manager, manager. So manage is a verb. We can add only r because we already have e at the end of the verb. It becomes manager. And this is a noun which is different from the noun that we already made with the suffix ment, management. Okay, here we are talking about the job of the person. Singer, singer. Driver, farmer. The suffix or can be also used to refer to people and their jobs, such as actor, director, translator, and operator. The suffix ist, for example, artist, journalist, economist, and psychologist. There is here a note about the spelling change that we have with these words. Translate has an e at the end. So when we add or, remember to drop the e first, and then you put the or. The word economy and psychology have y at the end. We drop it, and then we put the suffix ist. The word operate also has e at the end, which is omitted before we add the suffix or. To check your understanding, click on the link below and do the quiz. This is the end of today's step. I hope that this was useful for you. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comment section of this video. Also, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Goodbye.